don't even know if I want to talk about this today. Like, I'm just so annoyed. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today we are going to get that tea, baby. And when I mean tea, I'm talking about my testimony. Alright guys, go ahead and stay tuned as I get into this video. Today we're going to be talking about my weight loss journey and how I got to lose 100 pounds. Now, this is not your typical weight loss video. This is not your typical weight loss journey video. I've been through some things just to kind of get to where I am right now, and I'm still struggling every day. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. June of 2019, on the 18th to be exact, I went and I had a lap band put in place. I did have different options. I had to speak with a weight loss doctor. I had to go through the different classes and stuff like that, and I chose to do the lap band. Well, I went through the 6-month course, did all the therapy classes, the nutritional classes, and everything like that, and I had a lap band placed around my stomach. Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's go ahead and jump into this story. For me, I've always been a plus size girl my whole life, as long as I can remember, from school age on up into just recently. I've always been plus size. I've always been very curvy, very hippie, got a lot of cake back there, which still hasn't changed. So that was where my most weight was. So it didn't look too bad, but I've always been 200 plus pounds at 5'2". Far as I can remember back, I've always been a plus size girl. I've always been confident in my skin. I was always confident in who I was. I could dress. I could, do it with the best of them. I will be inserting pictures into this video so that you guys can see my before pictures. And it wasn't a confident thing with me, actually. I didn't really start noticing my weight or starting to be concerned about my weight until I got into young adulthood. After I got out of high school, I met my husband, which we fell in love. And you know what comes with that? Weight gain. So I gained weight, and we was eating, we was going out, we was having fun, all that good stuff. Before you know it, I was up to 257 pounds. So in 2009, I decided to have weight loss surgery, and the weight loss surgery that I chose was the lap band. Why did I choose the lap band? Who knows? My doctor should have told me don't do the lap band, but it was the newest thing out. I didn't know anything about it. I was young, and guess what, guys? You can't even get the lap band anymore. They recalled it. Yes, they recalled that stupid lap band, because that's what it is. Stupid. That thing, just thinking about it makes me mad. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Young and dumb. When I went for that surgery, I think I was like 20, 21 if I'm not mistaken. What did I know? I just knew I want to lose weight, and there's this weight loss thing that everybody's doing. It's a new thing, so I'm gonna go get weight loss surgery and try to lose weight. Well, that was a mistake. I wish I knew what I knew now before I went and got the lap band done in 2009. But anyway, back to 2009, I had the lap band placed in June. In the beginning, it was all good. I only could get down water and mushy foods. That was it. So, of course, I started to lose a little bit of weight. I started to lose water weight. I started to see my face slim out and everything like that. The years went on, and the weight loss stopped. Actually, the weight loss probably stopped maybe 6 months after I had the lap band. So I was 257 in 2009 when I got the lap band, and I actually dropped my lowest weight that I dropped with the lap band was 220. So that was approximately what, 37 pounds, something like that. I don't know, I don't got a calculator with me, but it was somewhere around there, like 37 pounds that I actually lost with the lap band. And when I originally got the lap band, my doctor told me that I would lose at least 50% of the weight, the excess weight that I had on me, which wasn't a lot compared to the gastric bypass surgery, and it wasn't a lot compared, I think that was the only the other surgery that was out during that time was the gastric bypass, and then they just came out with the lap band surgery. So I knew I wasn't going to lose that much weight, but I didn't realize I was going to lose so little weight. And on top of me trying to lose weight with the lap band, I had a lot of complications with the lap band. I was getting stuck. If you don't know what that means, it means when you eat certain type of foods, it gets stuck right here in your throat and you throw up. So I was constantly throwing up. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't keep anything down. I was basically on liquids most of the time when it came to the lap band, and I still did not lose weight. And I know that people say, oh, you got to restrict your food and stuff like that to lose weight. Well, with the lap band, that worked against me because I started gaining the weight back. Boo boo. Somebody tell me why. But anyway, so in 2010, me and my husband, we got married. So life was great. I wasn't having too many complaints with the lap band or anything like that. I was still on minimum restriction and stuff like that, but I still wasn't losing the weight. So in 2011, we decided that we wanted to start our family, because at this point we had already been together for like 6 years. So I went to my doctor and I asked my doctor, can you loosen up the band so that when I get pregnant, I won't have to come back and we can, you know, just go on about the pregnancy as a regular person or whatever. So I went and I got all of the fluids taken out of my band. And for anybody that doesn't know how the lap band works, the lap band was a little brown plastic thing like this, a little circle, and it went around your stomach. So it sat on top of your stomach like this, and it gave you a little pouch above it, which was your smaller stomach, I guess. And then they put a port right here in your stomach, and then you would go get fills. So they would take this long needle and they would stick it in the port in your fill, and they would fill you up with saline to make your stomach tighter or take some of it out to make it looser. So when we decided to start our family, I went and I got some of that taken out. Well, I got all of it taken out because it wasn't working anyway. So I wanted to enjoy my pregnancy and not feel like I was sick or restricted all the time. So we ended up getting pregnant at the end of 2011. I had my son, my baby boy, my one and only, who is now 8. I had him in 2012, and I gained a significant amount of weight with my pregnancy. So I went back to the doctor and I was like, okay, I want to start this journey back, because I heard also that you could jumpstart your lap band thing. You can jumpstart it. If you get some of it taken out and some of it put back in for an amount of time, it will basically kind of start you over. So I went back to the doctor, got my lap band filled again. That was a mistake. That was a huge mistake, because that's when I really started to have complications with my lap band. My acid reflux was out of this world. It felt like I was throwing up acid every minute, every second of the day. I couldn't keep anything down. I couldn't drink. I couldn't eat. I couldn't do anything. So this went on for a little while. Then I went back to the doctor, and like 2014, like the end of 2014, and was like, listen, something's not right. You need to take some of the fluids out. So the doctor was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and get you started with tests and stuff like that and see what's going on with it. So the end of 2014 into 2015, I was going through different series of tests, different x-rays and stuff to see how the food and stuff was flowing and stuff. And they could see that I had got a symptom called GERD, which sometimes comes with weight loss surgery. So that was what was bringing the acid up in my stomach and into my throat, and it would burn my throat and burn my esophagus, and it was horrible. So in the midst of me getting these series of tests, next thing you know, I couldn't do nothing but drink water. And if it was water that I could get down, at some point in time, I was gagging on it and throwing it up because it wouldn't go down. I was too restricted. But how was I restricted if there was nothing in my band? So then I called the doctor on an emergency in 2015. And I was like, listen, I can't keep nothing down. Something's wrong. I need y'all to check. So I went and got some more tests, some more x-rays, some more whatever those scan things are where you got to drink and then they flip you upside down and all types of craziness. And she said that my lap band had slipped off my stomach and it was now up around like my esophagus area, like up around my esophagus area and the very top portion of my stomach. So that was the problem that I was having and why I was feeling so sick and not being able to get anything down. So I had to have emergency surgery to get my lap band removed. And I had that in 2015. So I had the emergency surgery to get my lap band removed. Once I was up and everything like that, the doctor came in the room and she said, well, Miss Henderson, you also have some damage to your stomach and you got a hernia that we need to repair. Are you okay with coming back and getting that repaired? So I said, yeah, I'll come back and get it repaired. Is it an emergency? Is it something I need to get done right now? Because I kind of want to recover from what's going on right now. So the doctor's like, no, you could take a couple months or whatever and come back. So this was in September. So then I went back for a follow-up and my doctor was talking to me about the other issues that I was having with my stomach. And she said, Miss Henderson, you know what? I think that we should just go ahead and do a revision surgery and do a gastric bypass because I have to go in and repair your stomach anyway. So let's just go ahead and do a gastric bypass. And I'm thinking to myself, listen, I've been going through this weight loss surgery issues, whatever, since 2009. Now you telling me that you want to go in and do a gastric bypass? I think not. I'm not doing a gastric bypass surgery. I'm not doing it. So I told my husband everything that was going on and he was like, this is something that you've really been striving for years. And you basically have a second chance. I think you should do it. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do it. So he's like, whatever. It's your choice. I love you just the way you are. I met you when you were bigger. I like you when you big. It don't make no difference to me, babe. Whatever makes you happy and makes you feel comfortable. So I started to think about it a little bit because my son now is getting older and like different things were starting to happen with me. So I was having high blood pressure, my cholesterol was starting to go up. Then I had to go and get I had to go see a cardiologist, and the cardiologist was saying that I had a little black spot on my heart, that he wasn't too concerned about it, but he thinks that I need to lose weight. So all of this stuff was starting to come up. And granted, if y'all know me, y'all know that plus size runs in my family. And I hate to say it, but it does. So I'm thinking, I'm going to just go ahead, try to lose this weight myself. So I started eating better, started to work out a little bit, but then I had to think about the surgery and stuff that I needed to get done. As I was working out and stuff, I noticed that I was gaining weight. And even though I was active, I was still gaining weight. So I'm like, man, this can't be right. Like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm working out. Like, why am I gaining weight like this? So, when I went to schedule my appointment or whatever with the doctor was like, well, did you make a decision on what you want to do? So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. I really want to be better for me physically and for my health, I want to do better. I got to do better. So let's go ahead and schedule everything at once. So I had my hernia replaced, and my hernia repaired, and I had my gastric bypass surgery and my gastric bypass revision surgery in February of 2016. What? I just noticed that. So I had my lap band surgery on June 2018-09, and I had my revision gastric bypass surgery on February 18th, 2016. Wow. So I got a revision surgery done, and everything was going so well. I was so excited. I was losing the weight. The weight was falling off beautifully. I was working out. I was eating right. I was putting in that work, honey. Just know, sidebar, just know this. Because somebody had weight loss surgery, don't mean that they took the easy way out. Because, baby, you still have to let me get closer. You still have to put in work. And if you don't put in that work, you will fail. Just like any other diet. Yes, I said it. And that was the T. Being as though that I've been battling with my weight for so long, I really felt like this was my second chance at losing the weight and getting help with losing the weight. But little did I know, this was not a quick fix. Not at all. Every day is a struggle. Every day I have to watch what I eat. Every day I need to work out and burn calories. Am I complaining? No, because that's making me healthier. And as you know, if you want to get healthy, you change the way you eat and you change your lifestyle, period. And guess what? This is the life that I chose. I chose to lose this weight. I chose to be a better me. I chose not to follow behind my family and follow behind the things that was trailing me. Diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart problems, breathing problems, whatever it may be. I chose not to follow that path. I chose to make a better decision for me. So here I was putting in the work, getting everything done, and doing what I had to do. I was excited. I was losing the weight. The weight fell so fast for me. So my lowest weight that I had got down to was 148. Which when I went back to my doctor for a follow-up, she already told me, she was like, Amber, that's really low. And I'm going to tell you right now that most patients gain back about 10% of their weight. And I'm telling her, honey, I'm not gaining back none of that weight because I done worked my butt off to get this weight off, and it's going to stay off. Can we say the other plans came in and went left or right or what? Whatever way you want to say it. Other things happened that I didn't expect to happen. Hence, in 2018, at the end of the year, just like with my son, I got pregnant with our baby girl, Skylar. Well, with her, I was carrying small. I'm going to try to insert pictures in here somewhere, maybe here at the end. I might do a slideshow. I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes. So I got pregnant, but I already knew that was a promise from God that I was going to conceive another child. So, you know, it was kind of a shock at first, and then we got into, oh, we're getting ready to have another baby, and then it all went. Let's just say God had other plans for me and for her and for, you know, our family lives. But so I found out I was pregnant at the end of 2018. I think, matter of fact, New Year's Eve, I found out that I was pregnant. We were pregnant with a baby girl, and in April 10th of 2019, we lost her. So that was a whirlwind of emotions. It was so bad. I mean, my emotions was all over the place. I even slipped into depression, which a lot of people don't even know that. If you wasn't close to me, then you had no clue what was going on, because from the outside looking in, I was like, God is good, praise God, thank you for your prayers, everything is awesome. But behind closed doors, I was like, oh my God, I can't take it anymore. I was so hurt because God, you promised me this. Well, in the midst of all of that, I started to gain weight from the stress and the depression and all of that stuff, and probably some baby weight after losing her, because we lost her at 4.5 months, almost 5 months. So the weight started to pack on, and I tried to get back out there, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to let this take me out. I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to lose this baby weight, even though I was dealing with the aftermath. But I didn't have the promise. At least that's what I thought at that moment. So I was dealing with having to lose baby weight without a baby. Come on, if that don't mess up somebody's mind, then I don't know what else will. But anyway, I, went into depression, dealing with all of that stuff, trying to lose the weight, trying to find myself, trying to get my life back together, and telling everybody I'm okay when I really wasn't okay. That made me gain weight. So I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to sit on the couch and give me some chips and some candy. That's all I wanted. Chips and candy. And don't say nothing to me. Hence, I gained weight. Well, here I am today, and I am currently sitting at 185, which is not that bad, I guess, because I was at one point 257. So, I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but for me, I don't want to be 185. I'm going back to the basics so that I can get to where I want to be. And I'm saying that because throughout my whole journey, I was hearing people telling me, girl, you look sick. Girl, you too skinny. What, you on drugs? You need to gain some weight back. What, you not eating? You starving yourself? What you doing? People say the craziest stuff. And if you want a weight loss journey, and honey, you getting snatched, then go ahead and get snatched. And don't worry about what nobody else has to say. I'm going to say that for another video, though, because I'm going to do another video on the pros and cons of weight loss surgery. And we're going to talk about all of that. And can I just say that your support system is everything. Yo, my husband was everything for me through this journey, through all the journeys in my life. My husband has been my everything, has been my lifeline, has been my backbone. So I appreciate him, because without him going through all of this stuff that I was going through, and still dealing with a little bit of the aftermath, without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So I just want to just shout out my husband, because my baby Zaddy, he's the best. I just wanted to crunch some numbers with you guys so you guys can understand how this journey went and how much weight I lost along this what's been 20 years since I started this journey, this long journey. Okay, so in 2009, I had weight loss surgery. I had the lap band done. At that time, I was 257 pounds when I got the lap band done. With that surgery, I only lost between 25 and 30 pounds. In 2015, which is 6 years later, I had to have emergency surgery to have the lap band removed. When I had it removed, at that time, I was 223 pounds. So over a 6-year span, I lost like 37 pounds, give or take. In 2016, I had a revision surgery with the gastric bypass. At that time, when I had that surgery done, I had weighed in at 230 pounds on surgery day. So in 2018, early 2019, I actually hit 148. That was my lowest weight I have ever been in my entire life. Well, since school age, that has been the lowest weight I've been in a long time. I hit 148. So that was a total weight loss of 116 pounds. From 2009 to 2018, early 2019, I lost a total of 116 pounds. Now, I have gained some of that weight back. And let's also talk about what the doctor said when I went to see her at 148. She told me that I would gain some weight back because most gastric bypass patients gain at least 10% of their body weight back. So with that, if her calculations was correct, then with that, I should actually be sitting around like 162, which is my goal weight. 160 to 165 is what I currently want to be. That's where I feel comfortable at. 148, I did feel like I was kind of skinny. Like I was skinny. I was not used to that. Like I lost everything. I lost everything but my hips and my shape. But everything else, gone. So, but anyway, so I'm currently sitting at 185. I want to be down to like 160, 165. I'm not trying to buy any more clothes because as of right now, your girl's busting out of her clothes. And that is okay. But I'm not trying to purchase any more clothes. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to do it for myself. So that means that I have gained a total of 37 pounds from early 2019 to now. I gained a total of 37 pounds. So with my goal weight being between 160 and 165, I want to lose about 25 pounds, which I am currently working on that now, and I will be putting more videos out like this just to kind of update you guys on where I'm at with my weight loss. So that is like a short timeline of my weight, and I just wanted to get you guys up to speed on where I'm currently at and what it is that I am looking to do. All right, guys, so that wraps up my weight loss surgery story, my weight loss surgery, my weight loss journey, whatever, my epic fail, whatever you want to call it. That wraps that up. Now, go ahead and leave me comments down below. Have you been through weight loss surgery? What is your issues with weight loss? What are you going through? What are you facing trying to get to your goals? Just leave that down in the comments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, or if you didn't, oh well. But make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I am going to be dropping more story times with Amby, or as we could say that, T baby, which is actually my testimony. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. Be blessed.